Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. For today's video, I'm going to be playing with the two new Viseart palettes. So if you want to see some close-up swatches, all the things, then please stick around for today's video and make sure you are subscribed before leaving today. I'm going to zoom you up so you can see this palette up close and personal. The first one that we're going to be showing, I'm gonna butcher it, y'all, because last year I literally would call it the Siren palette. But this time, I'm going to try to get this okay. This is the Sirenuse Nocturne Étendu. Oh my gosh, just ignore me. And I'm starting off with the back of the palette so you can kind of see some more information. Then we're going to go ahead and move to the front of the palette. I just love the way the palette feels. It's obviously magnetic. It is like this color story. Give me a pop of green. There has been a palette from, I think it's by Mario. That palette with the pop of green on that palette, like I wanted it and I talked myself out of it for so long, and I'm so happy that I did because this just popped up at my house and like this color story is absolutely perfection. I feel like whenever it comes to Viseart, if you want a true palette formulation that will never do you dirty, that will always be there for you, it is such an amazing formulation. Like, I kid you not, Viseart has one of my tippity top favorites. Whenever I'm just trying to hurry, I always reach for a Viseart palette because it's never gonna do you dirty, okay? Next we have the Violette Nocturne palette, and I know I'm butchering that, just ignore all of that. This is gonna be the Violet palette. I keep saying that, it's so funny. But as you can see, I just love the packaging. And this one, I will say, you only get 3 shimmers, y'all. Only 3 shimmers. They're all 3 wonderful. You get like a super iridescent one. It's stunning. And then you get a super shifty one, like the purple, and it switches to like the green. Gorgeous. And then the bottom left, that is almost like a taupe. They're so freaking beautiful, and I just really enjoy that, to where it's not like you always get so many shimmers. It just makes me get excited to just know, like, girl, you got some beautiful mattes and just a few pops of shimmer. So if you want a lot of shimmers, this is not the one for you. You do get 3 beautiful ones, but at that you only get 3, so I definitely wanted to point that out while we are in the beginning. And the swatches, as you can see, they're just so easy, so effortless, just amazing formula. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm always upfront honest. I've used this palette quite a few times, both of them, and obviously today I mixed them together, but I have never found one of their palettes that just was not good. Like, they are always 10 out of 10, shall I say 11 out of 10. I just wanted to kind of show you the close-up swatches the best I can. As you can see, there is definitely more of a wearable, shifty shade in this palette, and it just really takes it to the next level, and it makes it fun, but yet still wearable. So I had to show you this because, oh my gosh, it is so freaking beautiful. Whenever you just like you put that all over the lid and then put the mattes all over, it's just effortless. Okay, I wanted to zoom you up so you could see this look. I know it's boring, it is what it is, but I just wanted to show you how easy and fast. Like, I did this in like a minute or two. I'm not even kidding. While it's being a mama, doing all the things. I just wanted to say, for this palette, I only popped into the green. I used that one in the crease. It was so fast and so easy. And then obviously I wanted a purple pop, so I went into, I shall say the Violet palette, but I went into this all over the lid. And I will say, I went in with my fingers because this is like, you have to build and build and build, I will say, with a brush. But if you go into your finger, it really just like boom, pops really quickly. And also I've been using this off camera, and I've also been using my fingers to like pop this one in on the inner corner. Obviously the brushes work, it just takes a little bit more of a longer time with like a pastel shade. But anyways, I just used that, and then I used this one as liner. But other than that, that's all I did. So this shall be like, I was going to call it the third look. I guess I'll call it the first look. It's just so fast, so easy. And I just wanted to show you that you can combine palettes. You don't have to. I just wanted to show you that I wanted to combine both palettes just to get more of like, I shall say wearable, just a really fast matte look. Now let's pop into look number 2 and 3. It took everything I had not to mix these together, the first look that I did and the second look. But for the first one, I used a Sirenuse palette because, oh my gosh, I just give me neutrals and a pop of green, and it has my heart. The mattes, I'm not kidding, I used every single matte in this palette. I just like literally kind of put them in pairs, and they blended out amazing. So I just wanted to kind of show you, like, yeah, you only need like 1 or 2 mattes, but I just really dived in just to see how well they blended together. Obviously they blend themselves, so 10 out of 10 with the mattes. And with the shimmers, you all know I had to go into the greens. Before showing you look number 1, I just wanted to go ahead and dive into look number 2. using the Violette whatever palette. I just had to dive into this. This is another palette where I use, I used every single matte in the palette, but I obviously started off in the inner corner just to kind of see if you can build it, and yes, you sure can. Obviously, I've been saying that I use my fingers as well, but I just love this one so much. And then all over the crease, I just went in with the multiple mattes and got just like the perfect, fastest, easiest, like wearable, but yet a little bit toned up. That's what I wanted to do, because I wanted to use the multi-chrome in the palette, so I just wanted to make sure that I had the mattes laid down ready to go for the multi-chrome because it looked so freaking pretty. And I've used the taupe before, the other shimmer, and oh my god, it's so freaking stunning. I helped build it in with the mattes, but the multi-chrome, it's just so wearable and so stunning, and yet still shifty. Now this shade right here, it's so good at blending in with the mattes, and obviously you could wear it on its own, but this is one that I just wanted to use all three shimmers. That was a beautiful iridescent shade for the inner corner, but obviously I had a matte, so it kind of changed it. But super easy, so fast, and the shimmers were amazing as well, and obviously I used it as liner. So you can see looks, let's say 2 and 3, they just always have one of the best formulas. Easiest, fastest, and always can rely on Viseart, in my personal opinion. You can barely see the shift in the mirror, but I promise you it's there. You can see it even better in person. I just wanted to make sure I got it in multiple lights on, obviously with my phone light, so you kind of see the sparkles, because I promise the sparkles are there. But I just adore this one so freaking much. Tell me what you think about the looks. Do you like to do all matte every once in a while? Did you like the other 2 and 3 look? Do you like green palettes, or do you like purple palettes? I think that, like, obviously I love green and purple, like, say less. Like, that is literally, like, I would say, like, the color that I typically reach for, just to kind of, like, brighten my day in a way. But if you're, like, you can only pick one. That's it. You only pick one. Can you guess? Obviously, I'm going with the green palette because the shimmers are so freaking shimmery. They're so sparkly, so beautiful. And I love me some neutrals and some greens. Sorry. I can't. But, like, stop. I love them both. Look at that. Look at that palette if it was together. I love them. So hopefully this video was helpful in a way. Oh, but the colors are so freaking beautiful. I have to show you the Sirenuse, but I called it the Siren palette. Was it last year? I have to show you this compared to the new one. So this is like on the outside. If you're just walking by, I'd be like, it's the same. This one's more like grayish. This one's more brown. They pretty much look like twinsies. Now let's get them on the inside. Obviously, the new one, the main difference is if you want a green. I'm just upfront and honest. If you want a green, cool. But the other one, they look so similar, but they definitely have some differences. Don't make me pick my favorite. I would have gone with this one for so long. I've used it constantly. But, like, I always need a pop of green. If I could only pick one. This one, the green one, the new one. The new Sirenuse palette. Siren. Sorry, that was loud. It's my phone. Let me know, are you team green? Are you team purple? I just want to know, what do you just go to when you want, like, a colorful palette? What do you do? Typically, I mix them together as well. But that's going to do it for today's video. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you are doing well. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.